Good afternoon. Former Negros Oriental 3rd District Representative Arnolfo Teves Jr. was arrested Tuesday evening, May 27, at his house in Dili, Timor-Leste. In a social media post, Teves' son, Axel Teves, showed a video of his father being forcibly removed from his house by immigration officers. Axel Teves, in his post, claimed that his father has been kidnapped and abused. Arnolfo Teves has been charged with the 2023 murder of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Digamo and 9 others. The former congressman has long been denying the charges. He refused to return to the Philippines, saying he is subject of a political persecution. Meanwhile, the Department of Justice says it cannot confirm anything as the Timor-Leste government has not yet given the Philippine government with any legal or official document on the matter. DOJ spokesperson Dominic Clavano IV says the reason for Teves' arrest is not yet clear to them. According to Clavano, they have yet to confirm if the arrest is about Teves being an undocumented foreigner due to his passport cancellation or because of the Philippine government's extradition request. The DOJ assures that the Philippine government is ready to arrange the transfer of custody by the most expeditious means once they clarify the matter. President Bongbong Marcos says he never wanted Vice President Sara Duterte to be impeached by Congress. In a press conference after the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit, the President maintains that the decision on Vice President Duterte's impeachment lies in the Senate's court. President Marcos expressed optimism that the impeachment trial of the Vice President will not end up in political chaos.
The legislators, the senators and the House are going to decide on how to handle it. I don't think that they've made any decisions yet in that regard. So let's let it's in there. It's there. Nasa kanila yan eh. Mostly for sa Senado, pero siyempre nandiyan pa rin ang House dahil sila mag-prosecute. So they will have to decide between the two houses how they were going to conduct this.
When asked about his thoughts on the looming impeachment trial at the Senate, President Marcos emphasizes that he did not want the impeachment against Vice President Duterte to happen.
How many times we have to say that? I didn't want impeachment. Lahat ng kakampi ko sa Kongreso hindi nag-file ng impeachment complaint. Yung mga nag-file ng impeachment complaint, hindi mo masasabing kaya kong utusan o pagsabihan na ito yung gagawin mo. So, why do I have to keep explaining that I did not want impeachment?
The palace has similarly repeated that the president will not meddle in the Senate's conduct of the impeachment trial, but urged senators to fulfill their obligations to the country and not just to one person. The House of Representatives submitted to the Senate an impeachment complaint against Vice President Duterte after more than 200 lawmakers signed the complaint. The formal presentation of the articles of impeachment against Duterte in the Senate is expected to proceed on June 2. The Senate is also expected to convene as an impeachment court on June 3 for the purpose of issuing the summons and for other relevant orders regarding the matter. President Bongbong Marcos is rejecting any conditions that the camp of detained former President Rodrigo Duterte has laid down before they consider Marcos's call for reconciliation. After President Marcos previously disclosed that he is open to reconcile with the Duterte family, the allies of the Duterte said that President Marcos must first exert efforts to bring home former President Rodrigo Duterte from the International Criminal Court at The Hague, Netherlands. Former President Duterte is currently detained at The Hague, Netherlands. He is facing a case on crimes against humanity he allegedly committed during his administration's drug war. In a press conference after the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit, President Marcos was asked to comment on the Duterte camp's demand for the former president to be brought home first. President Marcos points out that reconciliation happens without any demands or conditions.
No. That's not how reconciliation works. You don't put conditions to reconcile. If you're sincere, you want to reconcile, let's sit in front of you. Ano ba talaga problema? Paano nangyari ito? Tanggalin natin ang problema.
President Marcos says that offers of reconciliation that come with certain demands will lead to nowhere, as resolving differences are only sincere if both parties are open to talking about their problems.
Pero sasabihin mo, hindi ako makikipag-usap hanggang ibigay mo sa akin ito. Wala pupuntahan na.
And that condition.
Tapos na. That's not reconciliation. That's not even a negotiation. That's demanding. Those are setting conditions. That, So, ano sasagutin ng kabila? Etong gagawin mo, sasagutin mo, hindi, gagawin ko yan kung gawin mo naman ito. Wala nang pupuntahan, tapos na ang usapan.
President Marcos says he does not need any more enemies and that he needs friends and allies who will work with him and help improve the country. Furthermore, the president says he cannot make a prejudgment of the situation or set limits on his talks with the Duterte family. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.